Siguro because it's Harry Roque.
Yes.
Because you know why? Since my day one in Congress, I'm always active in all my committee engagements. Kaya lang, syempre ibang level si Harry Roque. What really triggered me to throw that question to him is my concern for law students. Tayo po ay dating full-time law professor dito po sa University of Batangas College of Law, where I also finished my Bachelor of Laws degree. No? He is a law expert. And if the law students will be listening to him, certainly mamimislead. So I really had to confront him with the basic concept and definition of an attorney-client relationship, which sobrang na-appreciate ng mga tao, the way I see it, no? Because siguro before that instance, ang iniisip ng marami, because it is a contract, it is an agreement, there has to be something in writing na kailangan paperma si lawyer, kailangan paperma si client, at dapat may agreement as to fees, dapat may payment ng attorney's fees. So that was a very noble opportunity for me to correct the wrong notion of most of the Filipinos and to direct the orientation of law students sa kung anong tamang appreciation about an attorney-client relationship. And as explained during the interpellation, no, you don't need a contract. You don't need attorney's fees. What you only need, two things. The client seeks advice and service, and the lawyer renders the advice and the service. No? When these two elements meet, then at that instance, an attorney-client relationship is created.
Alright. So yan po talaga yung pinaka-nagustuhan ko ng lahat ng tao, lalo sa viewers ko, at saka nagko-comment, that you are very, alam niyo po yung gusto niyong tanongin sa kanya to really get to the bottom, because everyone was like, ano ba, Harry Roque, try to answer the question, and kayo po talaga yung tumatak talaga sa tao, they love you very much. And
Actually, I had that feeling na, ano ba, ba't ka ba ganyan?
yes po, bigyan na po yung mga tao. And then,
Which I think is the same feeling that is being experienced by most of the lawyers who were watching him during the time. So, syempre, naalala ko yung mga kabaro natin, naalala ko yung mga teachers ko sa University of Batangas College of Law, naalala ko yung dati kong boss, former Secretary Nani Perez ng DOJ, naalala ko yung mga people inclined in the practice of law. So parang I was trying to talk to myself, ano Jinky, hindi mo ba siya i-confront? So I had the courage to confront him about the definition, about the basic concept. Although, really, medyo mabigat yon, knowing na he's a law expert, he's a legal luminary. At tayo naman po, we are a humble lawyer from the province of Batangas.
okay, for my second question po, one of your press con ata, you mentioned that you are the representative of Second District of Batangas. You're not only creating laws for Batangas itself, but also for national interest. Ano po yung mga bills po ninyo na you would probably say na you're very passionate about? Pinaka-stressful po sa inyo, and the last thing is, inisip nyo maging legacy po ninyo as a congresswoman?
During the time of campaign, I have a 7-point agenda. No? One of this is the amendment to centenarian law. At ito po'y aking ipinangako sa lahat ng mga senior citizens ng Batangas 2nd District. I was trying to explain to them this way, na kung aantayin mo pa ang edad na 100 taon with the mortality age that we have right now, as early as 60s, 50s, even 40s, namamatay na ang tao. So how can you enjoy the 100,000 centenarian incentive na ibinibigay ng gobyerno. Is it really our intention na ibigay ito sa ating mga elderly? Because if so, ibaba natin yung edad. Ilagay natin sa edad na ang ating mga senior nakakakain pa, nakakaintindi pa, at alam pang gumastos ng pera. So on my day one of my assumption as Congresswoman of Batangas 2nd District, I immediately filed my own version of the bill. Kaya lang, syempre, we have to understand that the legislature is made up of two houses. We have the upper house and the lower house. Bagaman hindi po completely na-consider our version of the bill, we appreciate the fact na inapruban siya ng upper house, inapruban siya ng presidente, and currently, meron po tayong batas na nagbibigay ng incentive for nonagenarians, that is 90s, and octogenarians, 80s. Ito pong term na octogenarian at nonagenarian, alam na alam ng aking mga kababayang senior citizen dito sa Batangas 2nd District. Why? Because this has been the backbone of my campaign. When I ran last May 2022 election, alam nila yan. Kapag octogenarian, 80s, 80 to 89. Nonagenarian, 90 to 99. And my point then was, dapat yung 100,000 na incentive for centenarian, ibaba na sa octogenarian para tunay na mapakinabangan ng ating mga magulang. No? But time and again, we submit to the structure of the Philippine government. No? Merong upper house, merong lower house. Well, the Senate did not adopt my version in toto. So, ang nangyari, ang naging final version ng batas, 80, 85, 90, 95, pag nag-birthday yung senior, they'll be receiving 10,000. Well, I understand that that is a very small amount compared to what I desired, na 25,000 or 100,000 in total, no? Kaya lang, I told myself, mas okay na yung may umpisa. The senators naman are so generous when I requested, can we put an additional provision? Every 2 years, i-adjust natin yung 10,000. And they agreed. This law, an amendment to Centenarian Act, was signed into law already by the President. And I understand that for 2024 budget process, lalagyan na natin ito ng pondo. So we are hoping that by 2025, tunay na mapapakinabangan na ng ating mga magulang.
Thank you po.
Go Philippines po. Sabi nyo kanina, ang dahilan po ng mga nung kayo po ay talagang biglang talagang nag-rise po talaga yung pangalan niya no. So paano niyo po pinaghandaan tong si Attorney Harry Roque? Did you do an extra mile para po dun solo? Talagang literal na nasa
No.
license?
No. In all the committee hearings that I attend, there was never an instance that I used the briefers of the committee. There was never an instance that I used the briefer of my legacy staff. What is happening to me during committee hearing, I listen. Nakikinig ako sa interpellations ng aking mga colleagues, fellow members of the committee. From there, nakakakuha ko ng mga questions which I want the resource speaker to clarify. Like what happened to Attorney Harry Roque. Diba? Tinanong muna siya ni, sino muna nagtanong sa kanya? Congressman Johnny Pimentel. I think he was asked also by Congressman Keith Flores. He was asked also by Congressman Ajong during the first interpellation, di ba? And then such time, I felt bothered already. Oh my God, what is happening with the concept of attorney-client relationship? So let me remind him. And so I did remind him of the definition of an attorney-client relationship. And I think all the members of the bar, all lawyers here in the Philippines, know it by heart. Parang nakakapaisip lang. Nakalimutan ba niya yun? I don't think so. Whatever the reason is, it is up to him. Kasi Itong definition ng attorney-client relationship, this is something na kahit tulog ang abogado, kahit lasing ang abogado, kahit nagdideliryo ang abogado, I think this is something na hindi makakalimutan ng mga abogado. So, for a law expert like Attorney Roque, I really find it strange. Bakit? Bakit parang na-overlook ba niya? I don't know.
Do you think po na may iniiwasan itong si Atty. Harry Roque kaya medyo parang nakikita natin na iniiwas niya yung sarili niya doon sa Lucky South 99 during the first hearing sa Congress?
I think that is the only possibility that we can think of, no? Bakit ba siya, why is he going around the bush? Why is he evading the fundamentals of attorney-client relationship? Why can't he admit that the moment there is meeting of the minds, the moment there is the client who solicited the service and there is the lawyer who rendered the service, it is automatically created. Why?
Yeah.
Why can't he admit that? I am one with you in thinking about that possibility. Anong iniiwasan ng ating kaibigan?
Congresswoman, because of your appearances at committee hearings and exchanges with Harry Roque, so you have become a viral sensation in social media.
Really?
There are snippets in YouTube. It got almost 1 million views. And
Really?
then there are snippets on Twitter, got 1 million views. So, how are you dealing with this newfound fame? And yeah, that's the first question.
Actually, hindi ako techie, no? So, I was able to share it with one of you na I don't know how to use TikTok. I don't know how to use IG. And what's the other one?
Use Twitter.
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 But there are times I tap my YouTube. But the one I constantly use is Facebook, no? So yung sinasabi talaga ng mga tao, nag-trending ka, Mayora. That's how people of Mabini call me, Mayora. Mayora, trending ka. Hindi ko magets. Kasi the only thing I see is the one in YouTube, the one I see in Facebook, no? But if ever talagang nag-trending tayo, then we feel fulfilled because it only means that the people from around the world, should I say, because this is an internet world, appreciated our engagement in the committee, no? Siguro because it's Harry Roque.
Yes.
Because you know why? Since my day one in Congress, I'm always active in all my committee engagements. Kaya lang, syempre ibang level si Harry Roque. And some of my friends, lawyers also, are asking me, where did you get the courage to interpellate Attorney Harry Roque? No? So like what I said earlier, it was my concern for the law students. It was a feeling coming from a member of the bar, which I am sure is the same feeling that the other lawyers are experiencing during the time that Harry Roque was doing his manifestation about attorney-client relationship.
Ito lang yung tanong, balik tayo kay Harry Roque. Hindi, kasi ganito.
Paborito mo si Harry Roque.
Paborito niya kasi tayong i-fake news eh. So pareho tayo ng advocacy, itama natin yung minamali nila. Nung nilektyuran ninyo, yung sinabi ko sa commentaries ko nilektyuran ninyo si Harry Roque kasi he was denying na this is beyond my expertise. Nung ginawa niyo yun,
That was the second
Tapos,
interpretation.
actually yung first din eh.
First din,
Yung first din. Yung rin
beyond his expertise,
sinabi niya rin na, hindi, yung sa first hindi. Yung sa second,
yeah.
pero pareho nilektyuran niyo eh.
Oh,
About the
okay.
principle in the first one.
Okay.
Diba? Ngayon, hindi ho ba kayo natakot
Na?
na atakihin kayo ng mga Full-Moronics?
That is why I always anchor all my questions on the provisions of law and the Philippine jurisprudence. Something which you cannot question. Diba? Kasi kapag ang ginamit mo sa interpellation mo ay authority sa batas, who can question you? You are citing a provision of the law. You are citing a Supreme Court decision. Who can question you? Tsaka ako po as a lawyer, it has been my practice. I do not go against the person. I go against the issue. So kung napansin niyo po, what I'm trying to establish is the fact and the issue. But I do not go into the personal issue of the person that we are interpolating. For as long as I can, because I cannot tell, baka mamaya in the future committee hearings, I might be tempted to go beyond the fact and the issue of the case already, no? Kasi minsan, di mo rin masabi yan eh. Minsan natetempt ka, sabi nga ng ibang kongs, minsan nakakagigil na. That's why sometimes they cross the boundaries, no? Although, appreciated ko talaga yung aking napakahuhusay na chairman. Yeah, hey, shout out sa mga chairman ng Quadcom, no? Boss ko po lahat yan. I am really overwhelmed because I am a neophyte. This is my first term, and I was graced by the opportunity to work with the highly respected members of the 19th Congress. Sino yan? Chairman Dan Fernandez of Public Order and Safety. Actually, hindi ako member dun eh. Deputized lang ako ni SDS. No? Chairman Ace Barbers of Dangerous Drugs. I am a member. Chairman Paduano of Public Accounts. I am the Vice Chairperson. And Chairman Abante of Human Rights. I was about to be deputized until biglang na-create na yung Quad Committee. So, no need for deputization because all members of each of the four committee will automatically or became members already of the Quad Committee. No? So, salamat po kay Speaker, salamat po kay SDS, salamat po sa ating leadership, at salamat po sa ating chairman ng 4 na committee sapagkat pinagtiwalaan niyo po si Beatrix, a neophyte, a first-termer congresswoman.